Warm greetings, Code Monkeys and fellow VEDSies, and welcome back to CodedLockFilms. It's time for another drink review once again, and the theme that connects these two particular sodas for the day is basically vintage sodas that have had something of a recent comeback. The first of which I'm going to talk about is Crystal Pepsi. Crystal Pepsi was a product that was initially sold around 1992 to 1993-ish, something like that. So I was about 3 or 4 years of age at the time, and I wasn't really drinking sodas yet, so I never got to experience Crystal Pepsi when it was initially out. What I do know about Crystal Pepsi is that it was incredibly polarizing. People either seemed to love it, or they seemed to hate it. And it seemed like there were a lot more people in the latter category because it did not last very long at all. But they have recently brought back Crystal Pepsi for a limited run, so I am going to try it out and see what I think. That is quite a lot of fizz. That's my phone. Always silence your phone before you start recording. That's a rookie mistake, Coder. Okay, it just smells like Pepsi. I'm trying to see if I can detect anything beneath that. Maybe it smells a little bit more like Diet Pepsi than straight up Pepsi, but yeah, I don't know. We'll give it a shot. Trying to see if I detect anything more to it before I say anything. Yeah, I don't know. It tastes pretty much just like regular Pepsi. Maybe a little bit sweeter than regular Pepsi. And I guess it's also a little bit less harsh than regular Pepsi. And this has a very cola-like taste, but it doesn't have any of the bite that I would generally expect from a cola. I don't know, it's really unusual, but I actually kind of like it. I've never been big on Pepsi generally, but yeah, I actually really like this. I definitely like it better than regular Pepsi. Not so much that I think I would go back to it over and over again. My go-to cola, if I want one, is still pretty much Puma Cola. I did a review of Puma Cola at some point on the channel. Yeah, I recommend the Crystal Pepsi. I enjoyed it. And the other drink that I would like to talk about is Surge. Surge was originally developed by the Coca-Cola Corporation as a direct competitor to Pepsi's Mountain Dew. From what I understand, Surge was originally released in Norway and was really popular there, and in fact has continued to be really popular there even to this day. It was eventually brought over to America, where it had strong initial sales, but over time those sales kind of dropped off to the point that they stopped selling it around here. But what's funny about Surge is that there was actually a rumor going around in my elementary school. Of course, we didn't understand the basic economic concept back then that if not a lot of people buy something, then it'll stop being sold in any given area. So the rumor was that Surge had so much sugar and so much caffeine in it that it had actually been banned in the United States. And I had never gotten a chance to try it, but we're gonna try it now. It does smell something like Mountain Dew, maybe a little bit more lemony than Mountain Dew. Let's give it a shot. Well, I'll say this about it. It's no Mountain Dew. You know what it reminds me of? If you've ever had Orange Crush, it's similar to that, but rather than being like an orange crush, it's sort of a lemon lime crush. I don't know if that makes sense, but the thing I don't like about Orange Crush is the aftertaste and the way it leaves my mouth feeling after I've had it. Orange Crush tastes fine initially, but then it leaves my mouth really dry for whatever reason, and that is definitely the case with Surge here. Yeah, my throat is just, my throat is like dry now. I'm gonna go back to the Crystal Pepsi. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that's much better. I dropped the cap. I wouldn't say that the Surge is bad, necessarily. I mean, it certainly doesn't taste bad, but there's really nothing remarkable or distinctive about it either. If you happen to like orange soda, and Crush is your go-to orange soda, then I think you'll probably really like this as well. Again, wouldn't say it's bad, it's just, you know, not for me. But that is pretty much it for this video, so until next time, Code Monkeys and fellow VEDSies, I will see you tomorrow. This is actually really funny. You guys can't see it, but I'm looking at my viewfinder over here, and my camera has a little face tracking thing to help maintain focus on a face, and so it uses just like basic face detection stuff, but in addition to my own face, it's also detecting Nathan Fillion's face.